stall it.
For the king!
Good riddance, you feckless ball bag.
You knew this warrior.
Do me a favor, brother. You see any more of these ghostly berserker tossers, give them the same. You'll be doing the Nine Realms a favor.
Did these warriors wrong you at some point?
Freya, returning to the story of your brother, you said he made it his mission to find the source of Bifrost's light.
He did indeed. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of Vanir herbs. When he wandered, he wandered. And he managed to wander from the World Tree directly into the Lake of Souls. The elves have never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point, or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by Light and Dark Elf alike. So when at last he returned, he was uniquely situated to gain the trust...
Old. Prepare for a fight. The Berserker gravestone. Prepare for another fight.
Come under the cruel. Dagger the cold and spit the red. Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Tell me more of this king.
He's not worth wasting my breath over. His Berserker champions even less so. Trash. There's a lot of them.
Why wait until now to speak of them?
Before, there was nothing to... Freya, please, finish the story of your brother. He stumbled into Alfheim, became a legend, and returned ages later to bring peace?
That's correct. And both sides trusted him. The problem was, both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it. And with the long war dragging on without an end in sight, I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him. Even if it meant having to rule. We're heading back to Vanaheim?
We've work to do. You asked us to explore the river delta with you. Perhaps it's time we did.
We have arrived.
Hi, Kratos.
Come here. You may tell a story, if you wish.
Am I preferable to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mention it, there has been one on my mind of late. It goes back to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest.
Hold on. Prepare for battle.
It's explosive! Be careful!
A vengeful berserker gravestone.
We suck of a bull. The nerve, invoking Lyra after what they did.
Layla. I've never heard of it.
It was a peaceful kingdom, full of artists. You know, back in Jotunheim, I had half a mind to ask Angerboda what exactly her intentions were with the lad. But one look at her and any doubts I had melted away.
It's a question every parent must grapple with sooner or later.
I trusted her with my life. I trust her with my son.
You
No more
can't
for
argue.
now. Focus.
To Vanaheim's crater.
We're not done there yet. Birger's still stranded in hostile territory.
We are here. Be vigilant.
Off longer the bearded.
This hill. What is its connection to these spirits?
It's a symbol of their betrayal, their cruelty personified. The sooner we're...
Revisiting the realm of the dwarves?
We have leftover business to attend to. Those bloody mining rigs in the bay, for one.
Later.
Come here. I gotta tell you something.
Well, seems like a good time to get back to that story you asked for, brother. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
Right side! Gather the fear!
The enemy of laser! His kingdom, Lara. You once lived there.
Before I shacked up with the Aesir, aye. Another of my spectacular failures.
Do you regret it, Mimir?
Most likely. What are we talking about in particular?
Giving up your body?
I regret exchanging my life for my freedom? That's a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
Today? Glad to be out in the world. How else could I spend such quality time with you?
Okay, okay.
Kratos, Hans. Hey, we got a matter to discuss.
Pathfield the coward!
Rise again! This king you spoke of.
He's not really a king. He just called himself one because he killed the previous king.
Someone you knew.
All geese. Father, fear. They're all for the troublesome.
The Berserkers will live
Well done, my shadow!
Hellmine, away! Your head
Dance for me!
pay the king a visit and give him more of the same.
We have seen this before. Revenge. The hilt is drawn to the gravestone.
Go then, Deviant.
The king will lead us!
Hunting these berserkers, I am reminded of our search for the Valkyries 2 winters ago.
I can see the similarities, aye.
There is one difference. With the Valkyries, you lack spite.
Do you hear that? Someone's crying.
Sinmara.
Ah, Surtur's love. Should we try to tell her what happened?
She knows.
Back to Midgard, I see.
Our intervention is required. Midgard's frozen lake still teems with raider camps.
Not from...
That is enough.
It's part of Tyr's statue. Ragnar the Zealot.
Your death will honor my king!
This was the last, was it not? Only the king remains.
Aye, and if you thought his berserkers were tough, well, I've been thinking about what you said, brother. Maybe it's time to let this go. Sloughing up a dead man's soul with this old sword isn't gonna change the past.
It is good to hear you say that. But I plan to face him regardless.
Freya, you once revived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about. Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.
King Hrolf's gravestone.
It's old. Prepare for a fight.
You can't have it.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Me? Field day! Worthless god! You will deal! My king.